and all parties involved. I mean, I think they're both, made the best interest for themselves. Right now it's kind of a big deal here because of how emotionally tied people are to the Clemson fabric, to what that looks like. So there's so many different layers to it, more so than just the words that he said, because it's the time that he put in, it's the blood, sweat, tears, and energy that he put in to perfecting his craft. And in his eyes, he felt like he earned the right to be the guy. And he felt like he didn't do anything to deserve to lose the spot. And maybe he has some merit to that.
How good can he be, Taj?
I mean, when it's all said and done, I mean, I think he's going to be the best quarterback to play in the history of the conference. I mean, I think he has that upside. Um, Obviously, the tough part when you look about the situation again for Kelly and Trevor is that my biggest thing was Trevor had time to develop. He has time to grow. Kelly doesn't have any more time. So I think there really shouldn't be an issue when you're talking about the argument on if he should have stayed or went, because at the end of the day, even if Trevor didn't play this year, he has 3 more years. And Kelly has no time left. So that's the biggest thing that we're talking about now is the timing of it. Fortunately, Coach Sweeney gave him that opportunity to say, hey, if you want to go, you can. If not, man, we would love to have you a part of it. But, again, Kelly just felt like this was in his best interest, man. And ultimately, I hope, and I think that everybody will hope that he goes out and finds the best situation for him.
You said greatest in the history of the conference. We're talking Michael Vick, Phillip Rivers, tremendous quarterbacks. You really believe that when it's all said and done, that Trevor Lawrence will be the greatest of them all, including yourself?
I think when you look at the evolution of play and where it's headed, Clemson, first and foremost, is going to sit at the top of the board, man. When you look at the next 3 recruiting classes, I mean, they're going to be around for a very long time. So as far as when I say timing, during this time period, in this era, Trevor ultimately, yeah, he very well could be the top quarterback to play in it, because first off, the system works well. He's going to have the guys around him, and more importantly, he's going to have an opportunity to play in the national championship every year. So when you look at it from a statistic standpoint, from a number standpoint, things work in his favor in that standpoint. Now, ultimately, it's hard to say somebody's going to go out there and be better than Mike Vick, but at some point, every stat is meant to be broken.